you're coming in out of junior high, and you're coming in almost as a boy or a girl, and you're really going out as an adult. So it's not only is it an educational experience, it's a very good growing experience.
It was a school that had a lot of spirit with the students, the activities and the sports. Actually, it was a very good time.
Friendships that they build here seem to be lasting ones. Now that might have something to do with the fact that they come from a large geographical area and a lot of obstacles to overcome just to get here and pay the tuition. Whatever the reason is, these are lifetime friends that they make.
The friends that I've made and the teachers here, because they really care and they're really concerned, rather than public schools, and also the relationship that you learn about that you have with God. That's an important part of the education here.
Going beyond the obvious, extracurricular or academic preparation, I think the kinds of people we met, our classmates, and for that matter, our teachers, many of the great teachers we had, such as Mr. O'Brien and others, really did, I think, pique our intellectual curiosity and really made us better people.
I have to say the students are the best kids in the whole world. They are wonderful. They'll do anything for you. They work really hard, and they do show a pride in their school.
More than 8,000 students have attended Archbishop Williams High School since it was founded in 1949. The Williams spirit and tradition of excellence handed down from generation to generation lives on today. The school's commitment to providing high-quality college preparatory Catholic education has resulted in more than 95% of its graduates going on for higher education. Williams alumni have become leaders in many professions in the community and in the church.
We light this candle to remind ourselves that through this prayer sharing, Jesus' presence is with us.
To continue this heritage of excellence, Archbishop Williams faces new and difficult challenges today. Economic realities are making it more difficult for the average family to afford the tuition costs of sending their children to Williams. Therefore, it is up to all of us who have been part of the Williams family to help provide education for the next generation.
For today is to make everyone feel like they belong and to leave with new friendships. So just try to make the most of today, even though you don't know everyone in your group or whatever.
In 1949, Cardinal Cushing wanted a central high school on the south side of the city, and there was none at that point, a school that would service working class people. So he contacted the Sisters of Charity of Nazareth, Kentucky, and happily for us, they accepted his invitation. And they came and opened Archbishop Williams High School, 1949.
When Cardinal Cushing created Archbishop Williams High School, in memory of the Most Reverend John Joseph Williams, he wanted a coeducational school where students from middle-income families could receive a strong foundation of academic, spiritual, and moral training. Under the Sisters of Charity of Nazareth, Williams began its mission.
I can recall another student who came back and said that he actually knew how to think critically, and a lot of his colleagues at this university weren't prepared. So I think we should be proud of what our students go off with. I know we have a good reputation with the colleges, and we always have.
Well, I think we have to look back ourselves at the opportunities that the institution provided. There's no question in my mind that the institution made a critical difference in my life, and without the opportunity to attend Archbishop Williams, I don't think that I would have been able to really make the most of my talents.
I find that at least at Archie's, the morals that we were trying to teach our kids at home were supported. We weren't fighting against the so-called experts in school and having to retrain our kids, or at least defend the values that we have.
Today, Archbishop Williams High School continues its mission, providing guidance, nurturing, and a strong curriculum to its students. Serving 30 Boston and South Shore communities, Archbishop Williams sends many of its graduates on to prestigious colleges and universities. Williams combines academics, sports, religion, the arts, and other activities using Christ the Teacher as its role model.
The atmosphere of the students and the kids and the teachers and how everyone is involved, everybody cares about one another. You don't get brushed aside, you really can't get lost in the system in a school like Archie's, which makes it better over other private schools and over public schools, definitely. The involvement that the school has with the kids.
I think you have to be a good role model for the kids. You have to live life the right way and show them by example. We have the liberty and the duty to teach values, teach morals, teach ethics, right from wrong. I don't think they're allowed to do that in the public schools. I think that's a huge advantage for us. We're encouraged to do so.
The education system in this country faces tremendous challenges today. Many express concerns about the educational standards in public schools, and leaders are looking to Catholic schools as role models for quality programs.
Archbishop Williams is a very good, small community. You get to know everyone in the school. It's a great school. The education is second to none. Co-educational Catholic school, which makes it excellent.
It's building confidence. It's the small little steps, but all these activities really have a lot of meaning and purpose.
However, for many Catholic schools, like Archbishop Williams, the challenge is maintaining its educational excellence while still being affordable to middle-income families.
Mother came to me in early September, just before we opened, to say that she was unable to afford the tuition. There was some tuition owed from the previous school year, and she was not able to raise the money to pay for her two daughters for this school year. Never mind complete the balance from last school year. And it was a very painful moment. Biggest challenge for us is to keep the school affordable so that we can fulfill the mission. What I'd like to see is us have an endowment, invest the money, take the interest off the endowment for financial aid for needy students.
The challenge is clear. In order to provide education for the next generation, we must have a tuition assistance program in place.
I really hope that people will think back to their roots and think back to what was important in their own lives and just give as generously as they possibly can.
And it's become a matter of recruitment. All of us are out there recruiting students. But most of the schools in our recruiting area are single-sex schools, and they do provide financial aid. Some schools, very substantial amounts, $100,000 up, $300,000, $500,000.
I believe that it would really hurt the community and if this option were to go away. And I'd like to see that option be available, and particularly for the middle-class student.
They started their education here, and they should, bring back something to the school to help it continue on in the later years.
The Archbishop Williams Endowment Campaign will provide the initial support to establish this fund for student financial aid. Our goal is to raise $750,000 through multi-year pledges from those who have a strong interest in the mission of this fine school. As we head toward the next century, we want to ensure that our children and our children's children are well educated to compete in a global economy and to face new social challenges. Those of us who have benefited in some way from the Williams educational experience have the opportunity to serve others. Let's join together in supporting the Archbishop Williams Endowment Campaign and continue the tradition of affordable, quality Catholic education for the next generation.
It's a great learning experience. It's an unbelievably good school. They definitely prepare you for college and for the real world.
I think the spirit that has been here as far back as I can remember, it's always been a close school. It's been a family school.
What's made it special for our experience are the people. I would say that, that there is real nurturing, caring here. It goes through the faculty.
We've always had great kids. The fact that when I get up in the morning, I'm eager to go and I'm ready to go. It's a job I enjoy, the teaching and the coaching. We're ready to go in the morning and get the kids off to daycare, and every day is an adventure.
I attributed it to the Sisters of Charity of Nazareth. Whatever they did when they came and they founded this place, they planted a spirit, and that spirit has been carried on. It's very tangible in the alums that I've met over my 4 years here, and in the present student body.
I believe that school made a critical difference to my life.